Welcome to online classes children. Today in chapter number 12, that is ratio and proportion, we are going to discuss unitary method. So what is a unitary method children? The method in which first we find the value of one unit and then the value of required number of units is known as unitary method. So it is a method by which we find the value of one unit first, then after that we find the value of required number of units. So here you can see one example. If the cost of 7 meter of cloth is rupees 294, we have to find the cost of 5 meter of cloth. In this example, 7 meter of cloth, cost of 7 meter of cloth is given, that is rupees 294. We have to find the cost of 5 meter of cloth. Okay. So first we will find the cost of 1 meter of cloth. How we will find cost of 1 meter of cloth children? We will divide this rupees 294 by 7. Okay. So let's see how to divide this. This 294 will be the dividend and 7 will be the divisor. So 7 4s are 28. First we will do 7 4s are 28. We will write 4 in the quotient and 28 below 29. Okay. Now we will subtract this 28 from 29. So you will get 1. Okay. Now bring this 4 down children. It will become 14. Now we will do 7 2s are 14. We will write 2 in the quotient and 14 here. Okay. Now subtract this 14 from 14. You will get 0. So the quotient is 42. So 1 meter of cloth, cost of 1 meter of cloth will be rupees 42. Now we have to find cost of 5 meter of cloth. So we will multiply this cost of 1 meter, that is rupees 42 by 5. We will multiply it. After multiplying we are getting here the answer rupees 210. Okay. So cost of 5 meter of cloth will be rupees 210. Exercise 12.3 children. Question number 2 is Ekta earns rupees 1500 in 10 days. How much will she earn in 30 days? Okay. So here the amount that Ekta earns in 10 days is given, that is rupees 1500. First we will find that how much Ekta is earning in 1 day. Okay. Amount that she will earn in 1 day will be equal to rupees 1500 divided by 10. We have to divide it by 10 to find out that the amount she will earn in 1 day. Okay. So let's see how to divide this children. First we will do 10 ones are 10. We will write 1 in the quotient and 10 below 15. Okay. Now we have to subtract this 10 from 15. So we are getting 5 here. Then we will bring this 0 down. It will become 50. Then 10 5s are 50. Okay. Then subtract 50 from 50. You will get 0. Now bring this next 0 down. Then after this 10 zeros are 0 we will do. So the remainder is 0 we are getting and the quotient is 150. Okay. So here that amount she will earn in 1 day will be rupees 150. Okay. Now we have to find how much she will earn in 30 days. Okay. So amount she will earn in 30 days will be rupees 150 multiplied by 30. Okay. Now see here how to multiply children. First we will multiply this 0 by 150. So 0 zeros are 0 and 0 5s are again 0. Then 0 ones are again 0. Okay. Now we will multiply this 3 by 150. First we will put 1 0 here. After that we will multiply this 3 by 150. So write 1 0. Then after multiply this 3 by 150. 3 zeros are 0. Then 3 5s are 15. Write 5 and give 1 carry. Now 3 ones are 3 and add 1 you will get 4. Okay. So write 4. Now add all the numbers. You will get 0 plus 0 will be 0. 0 plus 0 will be 0. 0 plus 5 will be 5 and 4. Okay. So here we are getting 4500 after multiplying. So amount she will earn in 30 days will be rupees 4500. Okay, so the answer will be Ekta will earn rupees 4,500 in 30 days. Now the next question is question number 5. The temperature dropped 15 degrees Celsius in the last 30 days. If the rate of temperature drop remains the same, how many degrees will the temperature drop in the next 10 days? Okay, so in last 30 days temperature has dropped 15 degrees Celsius. So temperature dropped in one day will be equal to 15 degrees Celsius divided by 30. We have to divide it by 30. Okay. So let's see how to divide 15 by 30. We cannot divide 15 by 30. Okay. So we will take 0 in the quotient. 30 zeros are 0. So we will write 0 below 15. Okay. Now subtract 0 from 15. You will get 15 only. Now you can put one decimal after 0 in the quotient. Now add 1 0. Okay. Now it will become 150. So 35s are 150. Okay. So subtract 150 from 150, you will get 0. So the remainder is 0 and the quotient is 0.5. So the temperature dropped in one day will be 0.5 degrees Celsius. Now we have to find the temperature dropped in the next 10 days. Okay. So the temperature dropped in the next 10 days will be equal to 10 into 0.5 degrees Celsius. Now see here how to multiply. First we will multiply this 0 by 0.5. Okay. So we will remove this decimal and we will simply multiply as we multiply whole numbers. Okay. So we will multiply this 0 by 0.5. Okay. So 0 into 5 will be 0 and 0 into 0 will be 0. Now we will multiply this 1 by 0.5. Okay. So we will put 1 0. Now 1 5s are 5 and 1 zeros are 0. Okay. Now we will add all these numbers. So we will get 0 plus 0 will be 0. 0 plus 5 will be 5 and 0. Okay. Now we have to put the decimal after one digit from the right hand side, because here also we are having one digit only after the decimal. So here also we will put decimal after one digit from the right hand side. Okay. So here we will put the decimal. So here we are getting 5.0. Okay, so 5.0, that means 5 only. So the temperature dropped in the next 10 days will be equal to 5 degrees Celsius. Now we have to write the answer. We'll write the answer. The temperature dropped in the next 10 days is 5 degrees Celsius. Okay. The next question is question number 10. That is, Raju purchases 10 pens for rupees 150 and Manish buys 7 pens for rupees 84. Can you say who got the pens cheaper? We have to first find cost of 1 pen for Raju and cost of 1 pen for Manish. Okay, so find out. First we will write cost of 10 pens for Raju equals to rupees 150. It is given. Okay. Now we will find cost of 1 pen for Raju. We will divide rupees 150 by 10. We will divide it. Okay. So when we will divide, we are getting here rupees 15. Okay. Cost of 1 pen for Raju will be rupees 15. Okay. Now we will find cost of 1 pen for Manish. Cost of 7 pens for Manish is given, that is rupees 84. Okay. Now we will find cost of 1 pen for Manish. That will be equal to rupees 84 divided by 7. We have to divide it by 7 because here 7 pens are there. Okay, so we have to divide it by 7. So let's see how to divide this, children. Okay, so 7 ones are 7 we will do. Now we have to subtract this 7 from 8. We are getting here 1. Okay, now bring this 4 down. It will become 14. Now 7 2s are 14. Okay, now you have to subtract this 14 from 14. You will get 0. So the quotient is 12. Here we are getting 12. Okay, so cost of 1 pen for Manish will be 12 rupees. Okay, so hence Manish got the pens cheaper. Here you can see the cost of 1 pen for Manish is rupees 12 and cost of 1 pen for Raju is rupees 15. So 12 is smaller than 15. Okay, so Manish is getting the pens in cheaper, in less cost. Okay, so hence Manish got the pens cheaper. We have to write the answer. Hence Manish got the pens cheaper. Okay. Now let's see the next question, children. Question number 11. Anish made 42 runs in 6 overs and Anup made 63 runs in 7 overs. Who made more runs per over? We have to find runs made by Anish and Anup per over first. Okay. So runs made by Anish in 6 overs is equals to 42 runs. It is given that Anish made 42 runs in 6 overs. Okay. So first we will find run made by Anish per over. Okay, so it will be 42 runs divided by 6. We will divide it by 6. So when we will divide, we are getting here 7 runs. Runs made by Anish per over will be 7 runs. Okay, now we have to find runs made by Anup per over. In 7 overs, Anup is making 63 runs. Now per over we have to find. So we will divide this 63 runs by 7. So after dividing, we are getting here 9 runs. So runs made by Anup per over will be equal to 9 runs. So who is making more runs per over? Anup. Okay. So we will write the answer. Hence Anup made more runs per over. Anup is making 9 runs and Anish is making 7 runs. Okay. So Anup is making more runs per over. Now this is your home task, children. Do this in your copies and submit it in MS Teams class notebook. Thank you, children.